Greetings. I'm Kathy Green with Christian News and Interviews. So, forgive the wobbliness of this video. I'm sitting in my car, and so we may be a little bit wobbly. Forgive me. I'll do the best I can. If you look at the thumbnail of this video, you will see a woman in an airport wearing a pair of hot pants, or there are other names for what she's wearing, a tank top, and she has a grocery bag on her head. And that picture was posted by Monique. So it's the comedian Monique's picture that she put on her Instagram, but it's now making its rounds all over the internet. Monique has been asking black women to please care how you walk out of the house. If you walk out of the house with a bonnet on your head, it reflects poorly on you. But I would go as far as to say that what we wear out of the house reflects badly or positively on our entire race, because we're being judged, like it or not. In the 80s and 90s, and of course before the 80s, but 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, people walked out of the house looking like $1 million and were proud of how they looked. I know when I went to Howard University, I'm in my 50s now, but I went to Howard University back in the day, and I know that, oh God, we dressed so beautifully on campus. I look back at some of my pictures and I just looked so beautiful. My dresses, and I rarely wore jeans, and we were in competition. We talked about each other's clothing, and we talked about how beautiful everyone looked, and everyone would have their hair done, and we cared about our appearance. I'm not saying that we never, dressed down, but we cared about how we looked when we walked out of that door, and we would call each other on it too. You know, our roommates, if they saw me walking out of the door looking any kind of way, they would say something, and vice versa. So I don't know. It's not just the clothing, though. It's music. I don't listen to the radio anymore. You know what I do? I pick up my iPad and I listen to music on the iPad. Real music, real singers. It's hard to find a real singer these days. It's hard to find people dressed decently these days. Everybody's eating at fast food restaurants, so it's hard to find real cooks these days, real food. So it's not just the clothing. So yes, you will see people at the airport wearing their underwear. You will see people at the airport wearing their pajamas, grocery bags on their heads. It's par for the course. And for those who are saying that the woman in that Monique should be ashamed of herself for posting, I beg to differ. If that woman felt comfortable walking out of the house in her underwear or her hot pants or whatever those things are that she has on, if she felt walking out of the house like that, if she felt comfortable, then all's fair. If you feel like the way you walked out of the house is okay, then you should be okay with people taking a picture of it. So I don't have a problem with Monique posting that picture. She didn't take the picture, somebody else took it. But she posted it, and I don't see a problem with it because the woman walked out of the house that way. My guess is that she's looking for a boyfriend. And one way to catch a boyfriend is to walk out of the house half naked. So, hey, it's a sign of the times. Deal with it.